Wednesday, 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Adebayo, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Smith, and it's Keenan in at the 3, the small forward. And for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And Smith with the stop.
And using a mix of speed and power. No one wants to get in Smith's way.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Brown with it, now defended by Adebayo. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The visitors on defense. Outside Holiday. And it's Keenan with the rebound. Russell inside, guarded by Holiday. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Adebayo.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Adebayo against Porzingis. Outside Tatum. 5 on the clock. That 3 off the mark. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
And here comes the break. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
White against Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's White. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Porzingis with the steal. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Count it. White's got 5 now.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Wow.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And they pick up 2.
And he knew the contact was coming. How about that by SGA to take the hit and finish?
Outside Tatum. White wide open. He fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Tatum's shot is off. 1:25 left to play here in the first. Porzingis with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston trails by 4. And Holiday kicks to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And we got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Buries it from three-point range.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard from 13. Jokic grabs the miss. Russell inside. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
I mean, shades of Vlade Divac there. Jokic is one of the best passing bigs playing in the game today.
Brown against Curson. Brown deciding where to go with it. Here's Tillman. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Minnesota Timberwolves up 4. And don't go away. We'll be back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Tatum and Horford man the post position. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the Boston 5.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the call will go against Caron Butler. That's his first foul. Smith checked in for Caron Butler.
First team foul. Checking in for the away team, number 5.
Pass to Springer. Drilled from 11 feet out. Springer's got his first bucket in this one.
And the unselfishness there by Horford. You know, he sees a better opportunity and finds his teammate.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And here's Tatum for 3. Josh Smith pulls it in. Pass to Russell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The first free throw is good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Curson. And so Russell hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside Tatum from the arc. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far. Here's Pritchard. Basket counts.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leading, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And that's 13 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boston trails by 10. Outside White. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Tatum, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Doesn't go, only his third miss in 9 tries. Outside, White. Back to Holiday. 55 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Jokic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Pritchard's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics.
Outstanding vision there from the Latvian. Porzingis showing he can read the floor, capable of setting his guys up.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Here's Holiday, and it's sent back by Russell. They recover it. White, a screen on Jokic. And here's Brown outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And Brown is a talented scorer who also excels at drawing fouls.
Jaylen Brown.
That one is no good.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
16 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Russell. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Adebayo with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Minnesota Timberwolves, they lead by 12. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.